Hello, ladies and gentlemen, others. Welcome back to the Nipa TV show. I'm your host, Nipa TV. That's me, and we're going to be playing some more Valhalla. And let's just get into it. I've already read all the stuff, so... Did I buy? I already bought a bunch of stuff, yep. And I already read all the other stuff, so let's go to work. Let's do it. Saturday, December 17th. Good evening.
Huh? I didn't expect you today. I was waiting for you to call and say you wouldn't be coming or something.
Things at the Apollo Bank are getting ugly. That means more people will be looking for a drink.
You could take a break, you know. You're quite the hard worker. And the streets are not exactly safe right now.
They've never been when you get down to it. And besides, I can't afford to not come with the bar closing soon.
I wonder if any bar has used impending closure as a means of getting their employees to work. Seems like the total opposite would happen.
Not to mention, I get bored out of my brains in my apartment, so I'd rather come here anyway.
What did you say?
Nothing important. Gil isn't back yet.
Nope, I wouldn't worry too much about him though.
If you say so. That girl's still here?
Yup, she was sleeping so peacefully I felt bad about waking her up. So, would you mind doing that for me?
Actually, yes, I mind. But you're the boss, and it's kind of my fault she's here in the first place.
Sorry about that.
Hey, young lady, sleep another hour and we'll have to start charging you a motel fee. Where am I? Oh, right. The shoddy downtown bar. Let's see. All my gear in this place. And neither my pants nor my panties, shirt, or bra have been displaced. Oh, it's the flat bartender. Good morning. Good evening. Evening? Oh, well, it's the best day of sleep I had in quite some time. Sorry for all the trouble I may have caused you today or last night. Don't worry. You're so nice, flat bartender. Thanks for taking care of me. Bye. Hello, guys and gals. Streaming Chan's back in action with her batteries reloaded. Ah, the moon, it burns. I feel like I've just unleashed something terrible into this world.
Come on, it's not that bad. Say, what's this bottle?
A bottle of absinthe I had at home. I went to have it appraised, but the guy said that without label, there's nothing that much value to it. It's still a nice bottle of absinthe, though.
Yeah, I see. Are you gonna serve it today?
It looks like the absinthe can be detected by the station's database, so it's not counterfeit. I'll serve it only if customers ask for it.
Sounds good.
Want me to serve you a glass of it?
I'll pass. Absinthe's not my kind of thing. Well then, I'll be in my office. Careful with that thing.
Alright. Okay then. And I'm gonna actually take time to choose the music that I really like, so be right back. Okay, I got my playlist here. Time to serve, mix, and change lives. Wait, that's not how it goes. No one here to retort. Man, it feels lonely without Gil here. I just hope the restlessness in the streets doesn't lead to dangerous or weird types coming in here. Good evening. Holy shit, that was a record-breaking jinx. Welcome to Valhalla. What can I get you? Let's see. I'll have a green fairy. Green fairy. Blue fairy. Sorry, the absinthe bottle distracted me. Blue fairy. Alright. We got 4 Adelheid. We got 1 Flannerdad. We got an optional Carmatrine. And we got aged and mixed. Boom. Here you go. Here you go. Nice. Yeah, this is the thing. So, how are you gonna... Oh, you can grab stuff. Should have figured as much. You can drink stuff? And eat. I have the same system Lilum do. Can I ask you something? Miss? Call me Taylor. Just Taylor. And yes, a cutie like you can ask me anything. Okay, Taylor. You have to be the first person I've met that didn't go, okay, just Taylor. Nah, too easy. You are a brain in a jar, right? I'm sure not a hologram of that, I'm sure. Yep. I'm a bona fide human brain in a jar. So, how? Why? What? Does my handsomeness make you speechless? You're not something a girl sees every day, and that's saying quite a bit in these parts. Fear not, for I have a speech prepared for these situations. A speech? You're seeing one of the 5 great living bottled brains of the world. We are brains living in conditions that allow us to exist as any other humanoid creature, all while computers in our jars scan our activities. In a slow but steady manner, we are helping the world understand the inner workings of nature's most complex computer. I'm guessing you prepared that after being asked the same question too many times, huh? Not out of exasperation or anything like that, mind you. I just wanted to have something thoughtful prepared. Look, I even have a couple of pamphlets with me. You want one? Sure. What brings one of our world's 5 brains in jars to this place, though? Oh, I'm from around here, actually. I've just wanted to take a walk for the first time in quite a bit of time. Have you come here before? Sadly, no. Otherwise, I'd remember a cute face like yours. Speaking of which, can I have your name? It's Jill. Jill? That's a really cute name. Thank you. Say, weren't you scared of going outside today? What with the commotion around and all? It didn't stop you from coming here, did it? Yeah, you're right. It's gonna take more than cryptic but ominous news to stop me. You're awfully energetic. Did you know that? Sorry, does that bother you? No, not at all. Just that I figured a brain in a jar wouldn't be so happy. While I was alive, my body got to a point where there wasn't much I could do. This new state of existence allows me to accomplish more than I ever could before. Plus, I'm doing something that'll help people in the long run. Wouldn't you be happy? I wonder. Do you want to make me happy, Jill? Depends on what it takes. Don't worry, just give me a beer. Alright then, yeah, I'll make you happy. There you go. 1 beer! Simple enough. I almost remember the recipe. Pretty simple. There you go. Here, a beer. Oh, yes, no matter what happens, beer's always good. It's interesting, though. Just yesterday, I was talking to a client about brain uploads. You were? Yeah. We were talking about how, even if you upload your brain, you'd still be here. I've thought about that, too. Do you think that the you in the cybernetic environment would feel like she was indeed transferred? Like, would she remember everything? Like, waking up someplace else and so on? An interesting question. I was actually thinking earlier about being able to transfer someone's brain into a Lilum. One of the brains is being used in such an experiment, actually. They can make a functional Lilum. Unfortunately, the wiring and other such stuff makes it look more creepy than anything. They aren't transferring his identity or anything, though, just wiring him to a body. Oh. You'd think someone would rather do that than float around exposed in a jar. I have to admit, the whole brain thing does look creepy. But the body I'm telling you about is just uncanny looking. Speaking of uncanny, how did you feel when you saw yourself like this for the first time? It was quite a shock, actually. It didn't last too long, though. I never was too attached to my body. Later in my life, that was almost literal. You know what the downside to this body is. I can't get drunk. If you want to call that a downside, if you wanted to drink alcohol for the taste, there are many alternatives. Drunkenness is part of the whole experience. Why though? Lilum can't get drunk with no problem. Yeah, but in their case, their brain's a computer attached to their body. Getting drunk causes their brains to reduce the input speed to their bodies. Depending on the model, their drunk subroutine might throw in a different behavioral cycle even. It's hard to get drunk when the whole point of you being in a jar is figuring out exactly how you work. Yeah, you're right. Hey, Jill! Oh, Alma.
Alma? Where's the courtesy one would expect from a plebeian bar staff?
Welcome to Valhalla. What can I get you? Happy?
Not when you put it that way.
Why, hello there, beautiful.
Whoa!
You hurt my feelings with that, darling.
Sorry, you don't see talking disembodied bodies every day. I mean, I did work a summer in Lila maintenance, but even then, those were talking heads.
Oh, don't you worry about it. At least you're not running or fainting. Your name was Alma, right? I'm Taylor.
Nice to meet you, Taylor.
Say, Alma, can I buy you a drink?
Sorry, I only date people who are at least 50% organic. have at least one face.
I know just what to strive for then. Just kidding. You make me happy to make you happy by buying you a drink. Does that bother you?
I guess if Jill's the bartender, I don't have a problem with that.
Awesome. I'll pay you for your next drink then. What will you have?
I'll have a cobalt velvet.
And you, Taylor? I'm fine, actually. You're gonna have to make me a drink. You're gonna have
Me drink alone?
I don't want to drink that much. Okay then. Cobalt velvet. Alright. 2 Adelhyde. I don't think I've ever made this one before. Flanaguide. Carmetrine. Take a sip of my cranberry juice. Mix it up. Boom. There you go. Your drink.
Hope you enjoy it. You know, you've been nicer to me these past minutes than at least 3 guys have been in the last year.
Judging from the way you talk, I'm guessing you've been a client here for a while now, right?
Only for half a year or so, memory serves right.
Really? One would think it's been longer. Feels like it's been longer.
Shut up, you love me and you know it.
So, you just started coming here, and that was it.
Well, the first time I came here, the other guy, speaking of which, where's Pablo?
Gillian.
Archimedes.
Don't know, venturing or something.
Anyways, the other guy served me the first time I came here. Nothing unusual there. The next time I showed up, Jill here was the one serving, and I don't know, I feel like she just gets me. There's this chemistry. We click.
We click, she says.
The fact that I feel more chemistry with her than with many other people is kinda sad, though.
It's always a good to see a nice friendship. Sadly, it's getting late. I've got to go. I'll leave you two lovely ladies alone. See ya.
Bye.
Please come again.
That Taylor sure was nice.
Bit weird at first, though. Apparently, one of 5 brains being studied by scientists or something. There's a summary of it in this pamphlet.
Let's see. Oh yeah, I've heard of them before. Can't believe I actually met one.
Say, Alma, how many people are there in your family? Just curious.
Well, aside from my mom and dad, we're 4 sisters and 1 brother. Funnily enough, we all have names that start with the first 5 letters in the alphabet.
So, you're the eldest one?
No, I'm actually the middle kid.
You're the middle kid, but your name starts with an A.
Don't think too much about it. I never said the order reflected our ages. My sister, Carlotta's the eldest one. Then there's Diana just before me. Then comes Ava, and at the bottom lies Bella. Sorry, the youngest one is Bernardo.
You've never been alone, I'm guessing.
Can't complain about that, I guess. It helps that we're never 5 in the same house. By the time Evita and Bernie were born, Diana and Carlotta had already moved. Speaking of family, today I came because I need a break from everything that's been going on with them.
Do you live with them?
No, but Evita and Bernie do. Not to mention I visit them almost every day. Anyway, my second eldest sister, Diana, just separated from her husband. It's not even been a week, but she's already got some other guy in her bed. She left her kid with her husband's parents and pretty much forgot about him.
Damn! Holy crap!
Never mind the fact that they need to go to school and all that.
Damn. That's what I'm saying.
Diana's life has always been messy, but these days she's really making it big. She wants time for herself, to live her life. She didn't think about that when she married the guy at 20. She didn't think about that when marrying a guy she had only known for like 3 months.
You should take your own advice.
Hey, I never marry someone who could catch my attention so quickly, okay? Sure, there was that one time when it almost happened, but I blame the damn stadium kiss cam.
Kiss cam?
I was going out with a guy my little sister introduced to me. Seems he was her friend's brother or something. We went out a couple times and he invited me to a basketball game. The mood was nice, but then later, the kiss cam focused on us, and instead of kissing me, he proposed. I almost got caught in the mood and accepted.
Huh. So I take it you rejected him in a stadium on the fucking kiss cam.
We went out for like 3 weeks. I don't know, maybe he wanted to get in my pants with the old sex on the wedding night line. But I honest to God can't understand why he thought it would be a good idea.
I don't either. Who does that? He must have really liked you. That sounds too convoluted, you know. Proposing and waiting for the wedding night just for sex.
Never underestimate the lengths a man is willing to go to get you in their bed. Facts. I've seen more convoluted plots over the years.
I'm feeling tempted to ask, but I'll pass. Want anything else?
What's that bottle?
Some bottle of absinthe I found at home. It's unlabeled, so it's not that valuable.
Do you know how to serve it?
I'd usually need some kind of spoon to perch a cube of sugar, but the station does all that for me. You want an absinthe then?
Sure, let's try it.
Go to the bottle drinks tab and drag the bottle drinks and drag it to the shaker before mixing. Perfect. Okay. Careful. It's a strong drink.
I'll tell you if it's strong or not. And indeed it is. Holy shit.
Are you okay?
I'll be fine. I've had worse in college.
What did you do in college, by the way?
Jaeger bombs, giant taco pizzas, a cute student teacher.
We all did a cute student teacher at some point in college. I'm talking about studies, woman.
I know. I'm a computer engineering dropout.
Dropout?
I was getting fed up with the whole make programs for other people thing.
I see.
Alright, now's my turn to ask questions.
About what?
What kind of family is your family?
Well, I'm an only child. My mom and my dad split amicably. My mom is a violinist, so she was always away from home with the orchestra. Spent most of my time with my dad, my aunt, and my grandpa. Aside from that, I'd say my childhood was quite uneventful.
Didn't you get something like your mom's artistic vein or something?
I played the violin until I was around 16, I think.
What made you stop?
I don't know. Kind of said, that's it, one day and stopped.
What about cousins or the rest of your family?
I see very little of them, actually. Mainly because my dad moved away from most of them. Most of my mom's family live in France to boot.
So your mom's French?
Yup.
Can you speak French?
Mon glisseur est plein d'aiguille. I totally butchered that. I'm sorry.
Oh, what does that mean?
That's what I'm asking too. Rubbish. I don't know exactly. I can't speak French. I did try though, but college started and I stopped taking classes. Funny thing, I actually have a cousin from my mom's side that lives close by, but you'll be hard pressed to make me spot him in a crowd.
You're kind of lucky, you know. All of your mom's side of the family lives here. The chances of me meeting someone I'm related to on the street are ridiculously high.
But yeah, that's the primer on my family. Nothing too interesting, sadly.
Your mom's a French violinist and you call that uninteresting.
I'm wondering if your family's ever made a fuss about you being a hacker.
Hacker makes it sound too exotic. Like if I called you a mixologist.
Please don't. Ever. Sounds like something somebody would say to make Bartender sound sophisticated.
See? I mean, hacker is a good way to summarize it, but it's not the best. I'm a security consultant.
People want to find flaws in the security of their systems, and I do my best to pinpoint where it breaks. Be it Glitch City or anywhere else in the world, they need security. I'm their woman. You've told quite a few stories about cracking into databases to retrieve info, like some sort of mercenary, though.
That doesn't change the fact that hacker is not the best term to use.
Makes the whole thing sound illegal when it's actually an honest job.
True.
Didn't you tell me you once secured some incriminating pics from a guy's cell phone?
A mostly honest job, sheesh.
What made you become a hacker? But, come on.
I've always been a sucker for puzzles. Even as a kid, I always had a Sudoku or a crossword with me.
But at some point, they started feeling kinda samey.
So, when I started college, I took a course on system security. It felt like the kind of puzzle I was looking for. I mean, there are all kinds of things involved in breaching net security. You need to attack the stuff from different angles. And it's something that's always evolving. The whole point of everything is to strengthen security. Every time you think you've got a gist of it, they change everything. So it's kind of like an always evolving puzzle. A puzzle I help make harder at that.
Huh. I didn't think about it that way. That is cybersecurity, basically. And I'm not an expert, but I did take a few classes, and that is basically the gist of it.
It is less actiony than what movies make it up to be, though. No real-time frantic typing. Nothing like that. Still, Seeing my code break, though, something. An amazing feeling.
Will you have anything else?
Give me something non-alcoholic. I want to play it safe with the whole absinthe thing.
Without alcohol, simple enough. Sweet drinks. How about a sugar rush? And we're not gonna use the Carmetrine. Here.
I hope you haven't spiced up this one.
Alma, please.
Say, Jill, what's the worst that could happen if you don't get your drinks right?
Well, people have the right to not give money. If they don't pay for it, I don't get my bonus. No bonus means less money and no tips, which doesn't help because I have to pay bills.
Oh, I see.
Do you have to make an effort to pay your bills?
Nope.
Of course you don't. You have no idea how much I hate you right now.
Well, my job pays pretty well, and I'm not the kind to spend too much on things other than food and bills. Maybe maintenance on my hands and new equipment, but aside from that... Oh, I know. If you have trouble with your bills, why not live with me?
We could be roommates. Don't know. Moving my stuff through the stairs because the elevator's broken. Having to move my liquor collection. Never mind the fact that my cat's a shut-in that got very upset the one time I moved some furniture around. The idea of moving just gives me a headache.
You shouldn't take things so seriously when I say them, you know?
I don't, but I've thought about it before. Now, I need some air. I'm gonna take my break. You wanna come?
Are you inviting me to the back of the bar? You should invite me to dinner first.
Every minute you waste making jokes is time taken from my break.
Fine, let's go.
Boss, I'm taking my break. Call me if anyone comes in. Sure. And that is the end of this episode. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Niba TV, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.